There's Amida Brimah. Off the pass from Jalen Adams. That's the first bucket of the season for the Huskies.
Great execution. That was that first lob pass from Jalen Adams. A nice screen and roll, and it really wasn't even a screen. It was kind of an exchange where Brimah just flexed in high school.
Adams putting it up for Amida Brimah. We saw a lot of that a season ago. Cooper to the free throw line.
Here we'll see that once the ball is reversed, the defense isn't set. That's why you have to reverse the ball, because it causes open angles. And you know, Adams is a guy that likes to attack off the bounce. He gets into the seams.
Far different than he did last year. And he sat out, and that one's rejected by Brimah right in front of us. It's a rebound. We saw a lot of that from Wagner on Friday night. Rising up, trying to send it down is Donnell Gresham Jr., but Amida Brimah would have none of it, but the foul is on Brimah. No foul. No foul on that. It's just out of bounds.
It's a good block by Brimah, but more concerning for UConn is just the floodgates open right down.
Brimah kept it alive, but it's Gresham. And now Osius. And there's Brimah swatting it away. His second rejection early on. Game and pointed out to us that UConn, last time they began a season as Brimah gets another big block inside. That's his third of the game.
Confidence that you can play against a Connecticut.
Well, they lost their top three scorers from a season ago. Murphy has it rejected by Brimah. Another block for Amida Brimah. Adams thought about it, then gives it to Larrier, putting it up for Amida Brimah. And the man, TJ Williams. The Euro step, and there's Brimah, another rejection, his fifth of the game.
Change the rhythm of this game defensively, but they can't get anything going down this end of the floor. One-on-one move, you have a lot more confidence than some of the other guys out there for Connecticut.
Green rejected. Shamar Johnson trying to work on Brimah, and Brimah would have none of it.
Game plan, just get it into the middle and kick it out to the open shooters.
Jalen Adams, beautiful feed inside. That's Amida Brimah. Amida Brimah, Jovanovic, beautiful up fake, but again, Brimah would have none of it. Here's a run out. Rodney Purvis giving it up for Brimah, who finishes at the other end, and the big man getting it done on both ends of the floor.
Now that is what you want, coast to coast. What you don't want if you're Loyola is spinning out of control and taking the ball to the big man, and they didn't do this early. Here, out of control. You are not going to score at all, Jovanovic, on the big fella Brimah, and then running the floor and the perfect delivery, the catch and the finish. Brimah with blood in his eyes.
Well, we spoke about this in the open. Larrier has it knocked away, but he gets it back. Puts it up for Amida Brimah, who pulls it back out. Boy touch on the deck, right to the tin. Brimah swats it away. And
post player right to the rim when Brimah left his spot.
Adams putting it up there for Amida Brimah. Will be the alpha dog. Will there be an alpha dog? As Brimah rejects it.
And two turnovers for UConn. And what a swat by Amida Brimah. A little 2-3 set. Carroll switches hands. Had a tough day in some respects. Has had to play a ton of minutes, but he has played hard throughout.
How about that block? Amida Brimah meeting Cameron McGriff at the summit. That was impressive. That was all ball. Oh, that was impressive.
To the bench, and Purvis back into the game for Connecticut, and here he is. Brimah lays it up and in, and it's down to 8.
So how about that catch? Now they got 91.
And that'll be UConn ball.
Goodwin goes inside, and coming over is Amida Brimah to swat it away.
UConn receive going away from the basket. Oh my goodness.
Brimah open, slipping out for the wing jumper. He's from Oakland. As the lob, and Brimah.
Did you go and pay tribute to Brother Chaminade in the statue?
I did not. Oh. As again, it's Amida Brimah for UConn. Nice Jackson. The lob to Brimah.
Best play of the game for Connecticut. All the green and gold.
And the freshman has his shot sent back inside it. And he goes down the lane. And the follow by Amida Brimah. And the rebound, here comes Jalen Adams for the Huskies. Adams
nice
to Brimah. And it's a 10-point game.
And normally, Huskies have their way with dunks.
Amida Brimah to slam.
This is the freshman, Christian Vitale. Amida Brimah, baby hook shot along the baseline. A drought here for Boston University. The scoring column, strong move to the bucket. Shot clock at 10. Brimah out of control, but Amida Brimah stays with it and gets that baby hook to go.
Brimah says, I'm the...
And it's Alston who comes out of there with it for BU. Heckerson rejected. I think it was coming off a monster tournament at the Maui Invitational. That's an out-of-control shot. Brimah gets it.
I think you do. I think that's worth at least 10 grand. Purvis off the mark. Brimah right back up, hooks in two.
Yes, at Wisconsin, that's a tough place to play.
Coleman right back up. Brimah with a block. Coleman up to set the screen. Howard airborne. Off the window, no. He was about 6'9".
Yeah, he was huge. Still is. He's 80 years old, living in another block by Brimah.
Brimah with his back to the basket against Micah Potter. The hook from Brimah goes through.
From time to time. It just kind of keeps you settling for shots. Even though you feel like you're open, you're not exactly as open as you think.
UConn ended up winning it with Purvis. And the shot clock winding down. And the tip in for Brimah. Shot clock winding down. That's Brimah with the hook over Jayshawn Tate. We're tied again.
He has ability to make that jump hook, and Brimah going right back at him with his own move on the box.
Amida Brimah averaging. Wajid Aminu, the freshman, giving it up to fellow freshman Garrett Sams. And Amida Brimah would have none of it, swatting it out of bounds, his first block of the day.
For yourself, Gary. I wasn't born then.
My goodness gracious, I was just a pup. Beautiful feed inside. Brimah finishing off the feed from Jalen Adams. The bucket and the foul. He's got a chance at a conventional three-point play.
I like the way Connecticut's come out of the locker room today. They are very focused. They're locked in on their preparation, patient on the offensive end, really moving the ball, probing the defense, and making the extra pass.
Jalen Adams.
Urgency. And when you have urgency, you never fail. He said that's exactly what UNF stands for. Gary?
And Facey putting it up there for Amida Brimah, the second.
Good spacing, going inside, outside.
Adams putting it up for Brimah, and that's the third now, the third alley-oop dunk for Amida Brimah on the day. Wajid Aminu trying to work on Purvis. No. Sam's trying to go to work on Purvis. Throws up a wild shot, gets it rejected.
So much attention, and someone else has to get open, set some screens, or set some screens for more.
Amida Brimah up at the rim, slams down another off the feed from Jalen Adams. They were so 5 minutes to go here in the second half. Connecticut a comfortable 17-point lead as Amida Brimah comes from the weak side and swats.
They'll lay off Brimah at the top of the key, but they'll try to work through him on that screen and roll, which they do there. He gets it down low and lays it off the window.
It's the time and score. This is a good one, though.
Dunnins blocked by Brimah as he came out of nowhere. Vance Jackson, little bump. The towel on the baseline to Brimah, who gets it to go. UConn does have a bunch of foul trouble as Harper drives. Brimah there to block.
Ball screen for Harper and let him try to make a play.
Brimah got a piece of that.
A really good close. That's on the perimeter. I mean, Houston's very well prepared for this game.
Brimah hits the sky hook, and they can sit down very quickly.
Are gone. They graduated 9 seniors. 10 newcomers on the roster this season, and Brimah scores underneath.
The double team worked early in this game.
Brimah against the double. The hook shot goes down.
That's a tough shot, Brent.
E2 spins in the lane, up and under, blocked by Brimah. Under 10, Wheeler. Here's E2. Wheels and got blocked. Wheeler wants to go. Wheeler got blocked. Chance to tie or take the lead. Vitale. And that one spins up. Brimah puts it back down. On Facey. Back down. Spins, pumps, and Brimah blocks. E2 through the lane. And a shot changed by Brimah. Wheeler against Adams. Tough shot, blocks.
The guy who puts points on the board himself.
He's defending against Amida Brimah here. That'll be a fun matchup to watch tonight.
So it's designed to turn people over, but the maybe slow the pace.
Lost to Tulsa is out there to start the half. Vital with Crawford defending. Tipped up and in by Brimah. KJ working against Jalen Adams with Brimah coming over to the top. Adams with a good move. Tipped up and in by Brimah. Has 14 points on 8 shots tonight. Purvis for 3. Offensive rebound, second chance. Brimah puts it back up and in.
Huskies lost to Memphis their last time out. Nice look. Brimah. Purvis down the lane with the right hand, and Brown. It was tipped in by Brimah.
Very good rebounding team as well.
That's Brown's first touch inside. Williams feeds the posts. This is Brown. Kicked inside. Probing. Effiani lobs. Fall. Was clobbered. Goes down and goes down hard.
I said hammered, but I think it was just the sound of him hitting the floor. Watch Brimah. Brimah doesn't leave the floor. Hand up. He has a clean block. He gains more than 40 points.
Banyard. Brimah rejected at the rim. Brimah just following Taylor and then blocks the shot. Adams lob. Brimah!
It's ironic I was mentioning Daniel Hamilton because he did this so well, finding Amida. Brimah throwing it up for Brimah to throw it down. At least once a game, Dan.
I think it was UConn that put the Disney on Ice at the XL Center tonight. As Brimah gets UConn off to a good start. And they down to Ernest of Flackpete. And Echionia drives in, had it knocked away. Houston wants another 3. This one won't go. A Flackpete, the offensive board, blocked by Brimah. And Echionia is also blocked by Brimah.
Played good his last game, but not playing as well lately in the last 4 or 5.
And Brimah beats him there down low.
He worked us pretty good with Eddie Jones and Rick Brunson.
Brimah down low and the flush. Rose left-handed, swatted by Brimah. 42 this year. So he's shooting a lot more of them this season. And Brimah continues to have a block party at Gampo Pavilion. That's his 5th. 9. So he's on his way. Rose, there's number 6. And a shot clock violation against Temple. Brimah's fired up. 6 blocks in the first. We're underway in the second. Our Wednesday showcase on CBS Sports Network. And UConn picking up right where they left off in the first half. Adams can't use the glass, but there to clean it up is Brimah and the foul. Out on the Owls.
Yeah, not something they do very often at all.
Adams to Brimah! Defense in points per game. Brimah trying to get UConn on the board. Turnaround is good.
You know, because I think East Carolina in particular, being on the road, has to try and get some easier baskets.
Brimah with the touch. He's rebound to Adams, who's been very active early. Nice feed, Purvis to Brimah. And another chance at 3 for UConn.
Transition.
Thursday at SMU, but he has played well on both ends of the floor this evening. And Brimah with the soft touch down low.
So he comes in here and he's not going to be in awe.
Wilkins on the steal. Wilkins blocked by Brimah.
Well, Amida Brimah is the 3rd best shot blocker in the history of UConn. That was what you call tracking somebody down. I don't know what Craig was trying to do with this rebound here. They need to attack the basket.
Hughes does, blocked by Brimah. They got a foul.
Got a foul. They wasted all that time.
And Adams to Brimah to finish off the Pirates.
Below 500 at this point, but he says, hey, this is a character building season. Brimah dunks the lob from Adams.
He gets some high percentage shots.
Malik Fitz returning from injury just had his shot swatted in college basketball history.
Yeah, I can't wait for that game right there. Frank Mason, Devontae Graham of Kansas.
Thorpe penetrating and rejected.
A wild pass by USF and hit him. He really wasn't expecting it.
Adams, the lob to Brimah. Melvin Frazier driving, went up with the left and it got partially altered. all of which coming off turnovers.
Isn't this the kind of start you want on the road?
Brimah, deep catch, managed to secure it after the initial.
An assist. Would you please catch it the first time?
Ooh, Frazier going up. Down on his fouls, but turnovers, they've been just fine. And again, it's Reynolds on the run. Again, it's Brimah who meets him.
10 percentage points lower.
Brimah, that's a good spot. Give Adams the helper on that one. Purvis going to work on Slade. Oh, Brimah, hello. Embo's circling around. Brian Smith. Brimah, his fourth block. Prediction mark.
Oh, yes.
Nice pass. Play ball met by Brimah.
Probe the defense in transition. If you don't like it, set up. Oh, yes.
Brimah ties it off the lob pass from Jalen Adams.
They can play from the outside and shoot.
Purvis to Brimah.
Was looking at the play, and all of a sudden the ball was inbounds. He might have just flat missed it.
Washington blocked by Brimah.
Now he's becoming a good offensive player.
Brimah gets a hand on the ball.
That 4 spot where Facey may have a guard on him.
Jackson to Brimah on the pick and roll for the slam. Let's have it with 19 to shoot.
Well, you got to be careful when you throw the ball to Amida Brimah on the run, where you deliver and how much traffic he's in. But that was a perfect delivery and nice catch and finish, because you see his skill set out on the perimeter facing and down low.
Left-hander, Brimah. First half, 4 for 4 in the second. Adams to Brimah. To Brimah from Purvis.
So to the high post kick out, Adams misses his second look. Brimah finishes it off. Anything can happen. Brimah gets it back from Adams to dunk it down. Good to Silva. It's on the baseline, rejected by Amida Brimah. Set for a change. That's very unusual. They average 16 turnovers a game. Brimah dunks it down on the first offensive possession. Anything sounds good. Brimah with the block. Brimah bothers the second one. Facey finally finishes it off. And Purvis is talking about the hot shooting as he misses that floater, but the tip is there. Shot at the end of his senior year. That's going to help. Santos.
Cold start for both teams. They've heated up of late. Alley-oop wide open. Amida Brimah. They were down 9-0 to start, so played an even game. The top team in the American, and there's a block by Brimah.
Improved three-point shooting team is Connecticut. Purvis to Brimah to start things off with a bang. There is Jalen Adams lobbing for Brimah.
On the floor.
Yep, hockey arena.
Yeah, it'll stiffen you up quickly.
Brimah, good maneuvering down low. Good acceleration by Jackson and a late feed for another Brimah dunk, which is a school record. Purvis hit 6 of those, but how about Brimah going up for the slam?
Well,
Necchionia denied. Here's Dingle. Trying to get closer, and Brimah shuts him down.
You got to play Gray straight up. You can't make him go one way or the other. He'll go right by you.
Davis blocked by Brimah. Off. Facey the rebound. Wouldn't go. Brimah the tip is down.
If things continue to go UConn's way. Nice little 6-0 response. What interior defense by Amida Brimah. Brown. Swatted by Brimah. 3 or 4 weeks. 9-point game. Ojale, volleyball spiked. Ojale, their best player, leading candidate for player of the year in the conference, turned back again by Brimah.
Today, for those just joining us, Rodney Purvis went down 10 minutes into shoot-around, and
now to Adams, 6 to shoot. Adams will have to create. Down low to Brimah for the stuff over Andre Washington. Shepard trying to go reverse side. Amida Brimah and Kenton Facey would have none of that.
Second chance, Vital finds Brimah in the paint, and that
is how UConn gets its unlikely first basket. UConn team playing with very little depth. Early foul trouble. Brimah off a good look from Stephen Enoch. Moore bobbles it in the post against Brimah. Quadri Moore. Missing it. Brimah from the high post.
Showing a little bit of range on that. Yeah, it's better show up soon.
Brimah around Jacob Evans for a quick 2 out of the timeout. UConn has to hope for a bevy of upsets throughout the day to try and get...
Handling Connecticut on their home court.
Brimah with the follow. 11 of that was the difference in free throw shooting. As Vitale goes up and missed, but Brimah got the rebound. You wonder if the Huskies get, as Brimah gets his own putback.
And really, UConn, they're not cutting hard. They're not taking good shots. There's a good shot.
Now Holston guarded by Vitale. Brimah with the swat.
Big chore again tomorrow night to play against Houston's guards.
And Brimah. The alley-oop. And Brimah with the put down. Brimah with the block. Ray swatted away by Brimah. It'll stay with the Cougars with 9 to shoot. Adams to Purvis. Brimah with the putback.
I can't wait to see what happens with them.
Adams launches, trying to return the favor, and it's tipped up and in. Looked like Brimah got up there. Copain, airborne, swatted by Brimah. Once again, it's a determined Clark underneath. No whistle this time. Now 6. Copain to drive it, airborne, blocked by Brimah, got it back.